Welcome to Mini Trip, a journey into the world of cities. Today, I invite you to embark on an exciting journey through London, the capital of Great Britain, where incomparable adventures and exciting stories about the most iconic sights of this unique city await us. First place, Big Ben and the Chamber of Westminster. Big Ben is not just a famous clock, but also a symbol of Great Britain, embodying stability and tradition. The bell mechanism started working in 1859 and continues to delight the residents of London and its guests with its unique sound every hour. While Big Ben itself is an impressive sight, the Chamber of Westminster is a huge and majestic building in which the British Parliament is located. The history and influence they represent cannot be overstated. Every corner of this architectural beauty is saturated with political events that give birth to the state and affect the world. Walking through this land of wisdom, you will immerse yourself in the cultural depth of Great Britain and feel the greatness of history, right under the open sky of London. The second place is the Tower of London. The Tower of London is a living history of the Middle Ages. It was founded by Hugo Capet in 1066 and has become one of the most important historical sites of the country. It is not only a fortress but also a place of detention of royal prisoners, a treasury and, undoubtedly, one of the most strategic structures in Great Britain. You should definitely walk along the walls of the tower to see the amazing views of the Thames and London Bridge, as well as visit the crown jewel to peer into the world of the jewels of the royal family. Third place, Buckingham Palace. The magnificent Buckingham Palace is a symbol of the royal family and national pride. Its history goes back more than 300 years, and it has become the official residence of monarchs since 1837. It is especially impressive to see the palace building during the change of the Royal Guard, a ceremony that has attracted many tourists and locals for centuries. A visit to Buckingham Palace is an opportunity to experience the atmosphere of royal life, learn more about the traditions and rituals of the monarchy, as well as admire the changing of the guards with their exquisite uniforms and funny movements. Fourth place, British Museum. The British Museum is one of the most majestic cultural institutions in the world. His collection includes more than 8 million exhibits covering the history of mankind from ancient times to the present day. In the halls of the museum, you will discover world treasures such as the Rosetta Stone, which helped to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphs, the Mausoleum of Hockey, sculptures of Elgin from ancient Athens, and much more. You will learn about ancient civilizations that have passed the test of time, about cultural diversity and the contribution of humanity to world history. The British Museum is a journey through time and insight into the wonderful world of archaeology and culture. Fifth place, Tate Modern and Tate British. Tate Modern is a modern art space that offers you to plunge into the world of modern art and witness amazing experiments with form, color, and texture. This is a dynamic place that changes with each exhibition, opening up new horizons and prospects for art in front of you. And the British Tate, on the contrary, presents a centuries-old collection of British art numbering more than 70,000 works. Here you will find works by masters such as William Turner, Francis Bacon, and Lucian Freud, who will show you the richness and diversity of British creativity over the centuries. Sixth place, London Bridge. London Bridge is another indispensable symbol of the city, which unites the two sides of the Thames. It has an ancient history, starting with the first bridge built in this place in Roman times. Today, London Bridge serves as a transport artery and a mandatory place for tourists and locals to walk. See how its central sections rise to allow large vessels to pass, and enjoy stunning views of London and its quays. This is an ideal place for photos and memories of a wonderful time spent in the capital. Seventh place, Royal Parks, Hyde Park and Regents Park. Hyde Park is not just an oasis of greenery in the heart of the city, but also a place where people gather to relax, take a walk, and enjoy the beautiful nature. This huge park serves as a place for picnics, cycling, and even concerts. There is a beautiful serpentine lake, where you can rent a boat or just watch the swans feeding on the shore. Regents Park, in turn, attracts with its luxurious vegetation and an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. Artificial lakes, arches, flower beds, and magnificent views will make your walk through Regents Park unforgettable. 8th place, National Gallery. The National Gallery is a treasure trove of world painting, numbering more than 2,300 paintings from the 13th to the beginning of the XX century. In its halls, you can see the masterpieces of such great artists as Leonardo da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh, Rembrandt, Claude Monet, Edouard Manet, and many others. It is especially impressive to see famous canvases such as Leonardo da Vinci's portrait of Johnny Sciampi, Edvard Munch's The Sun, and Francis Bacon's Sitting Freud. The National Gallery presents a real treasure trove of art that will plunge you into the world of beauty and craftsmanship that amazes the imagination. 9th place, London Zoo. London Zoo is a place where you can meet amazing creatures from all over the world. More than 750 species of animals live here, and every visit to the zoo is an opportunity to learn something new about the animal world. You will see elephants, tigers, gorillas, pandas, penguins, and many other exciting creatures. Of course, the zoo will attract adults and children, and everyone will find something interesting and fascinating in this unique world of wildlife. 10th place, Covent Garden. Covent Garden is a picturesque area that has served as a fruit and vegetable market since ancient times. Today it is a fashionable place for shopping, street performances, cafes, and restaurants. You should definitely take a walk through its narrow streets to enjoy the atmosphere of creativity and fun. Covent Garden is known for its talented street performers who represent various genres of art, from street theater and live music to shows of jugglers and magicians. Here you will also find many unique handmade shops and souvenirs that can be purchased as a gift or a souvenir of your trip to London. Do not miss the chance to get acquainted with these amazing sights of London, because each of them represents a unique combination of history, culture, and beauty. Subscribe to Mini Trip and go with us on an exciting journey through the amazing cities of the world. See you on the next video. Mini Trip continues.